Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Stocks All Day with Dr. O'Day. This is my $1,000 journey, and I'm just providing an update on a couple of moves that I made today on 12/1/2020. So today I decided to go ahead and get out on Shopify. I know that I had said that I was going to see how things kind of amped up because it did burst through my 6% gain window, and I wanted to take it a little bit higher. I wanted to see if I could get 1100, and I actually kind of decided once it got pretty darn close to 1100 a day or two ago that I was going to try for 1150. But today things went down, and kind of what the deal that I had made with myself when things went up to 1090 was that if it went back down to my original 6%, which was 1053, I was going to go ahead and get out. It jumped down back down to 1053 and then back up to 1073 for a minute, and I ended up selling that. So I got 1072.55 on that. This was another successful trade overall. I got 7.95%. That brought my total value, at least at this time point, up to 1,198. So that's about a 20% gain so far. But then when you add that in with what's currently going on, so obviously I actually sold my free stock as well. I'll just add that in there. It was $7. You get a free stock on Robinhood, which, by the way, I'm linking my referral code if you use that referral code. And by the way, always trade stocks at your own risk. But if you want to use that referral code, you and I can both get a free stock there. And then I also just so I sold that for a slight little gain there for 742, and then I also had sold a little piece of Ethereum just the other day for a $2 gain, so I'm up to 1207 there. But my Ethereum is actually doing quite well right now. So right now this is sitting at around 600. Which is let's see what that would be if I were to sell it at 600. That'd be a 16% gain there, and I'm sitting on that. I'm waiting to see what happens. It's a little bit of a resistance point right now around that 600 to 620 level. We've jumped up to about 620 a couple times. I'm looking to see if things are going to push beyond that. If we continue to stay here, I'll probably get out because I don't really like crypto myself. I don't like that I can't put stop losses on that. There's a variety of reasons that I don't like crypto that I will eventually get out, and I'm going to try to get out at least 600 there. So I'm still in on Ethereum. I'm still in on Apple stock. That's been doing pretty well as well. I'm up, 3 to 4%, but I also don't have very much in that. I only invested 250. I also sold that smaller share of Shopify. I took a little bit of loss on that because I got in on that late when I thought it might go up to 1150. So that's actually my first real loss there. And I lost $4, so it's not too big of a deal there. I wasn't too bent out of shape about selling that. Today I did invest in Tractor Supply. I put that money that I had gotten from that trade, 237, into that. So into Tractor Supply I'm going to, and that was a price of 139.52. I'm shooting for a sell point of 147.89. So let me show you exactly why I got into Tractor Supply. So with my strategies, obviously when the price of the stock crosses the 50-day moving average, that's a buy indicator. When the MACD crosses the signal line, that's a buy indicator. So we did have two buy indicators in the last few days here. And the other thing that I like about this is we almost see kind of an inverted wedge pattern here, which I'm actually expecting that this price here is going to bound back up to this kind of resistance level here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to set a stop loss somewhere, down in this region, in the 120, the 125s ish. But I'm going to shoot for a gain up to, again, that gain would be up to 147.89, which is actually very comfortably in this range. I could probably even shoot for a little bit higher, but I'm going to see how things go, and I'm going to stick to my 6% gain on that for now. I'm currently in the process of trading or transferring over about 1,200 of my money from E-Trade into Robinhood, so I'm going to be sitting on a little bit of cash for the time being. A lot of my trades that are currently out there are a little bit on the small side because I'm only trading with $1,000 rather than my full 2,000 when you include the margin trading that I've been doing on margin from my own bank account. Because Robinhood requires that you have $2,000 invested before you can take margin. I think that's actually, like I said in the previous video, I think that that's actually a federal regulation that you need to have that much in there. So I'm currently waiting until my Robinhood value without my bank account's margin amount of $1,000 reaches $2,000. So I'm waiting until this amount here gets to $2,000. Then I'll pull out that $1,000 that I have in margin trading, and then I'm going to start margin trading through Robinhood. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll update you when I make another trade. Well, that's all I have for today. Please hit that like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions or want to see any content coming up.